We have a 2003 Honda CR-V. We're gonna change the engine and transmission mounts. Smack. There's our seat. Okay. 4 parts. So we're gonna change out this motor mount right here. We want to jack up the car, not by the frame, but right underneath the motor, right here, slightly on the right side. So it's the transmission. Here's your engine oil pan, and you're just gonna jack it up on there and put a wooden block in between your jack and that, so that you won't damage it. We're gonna disconnect the battery from both posts. That nut and this nut. Remove this bracket here and here. Now we're gonna unhook this. She's out in parts in a box so we don't lose them. Okay, so I took the wheel off to make it a lot easier. Here are the lugs. Now I can get underneath this. If your bolt's hard to remove, play with your jack a little bit and get that bolt centered so that it becomes easy to unscrew. Okay, so this plate that holds the battery was in the way of the bolt that goes through the motor mount. So to pull this out, you need to move this. So there are 1 bolt back here, 2, 1, 2, and 1 back here, 3. It's right there. Right there. And underneath we have 2 as well. So it's this one, that's 1, and there's another one back here. There you go. Thing up here. Now we can pull that free.
I don't know which bolts are which. They didn't come labeled.
Oh, what is that?
It means
That was a seed.
earlier.
Once we got this off, this pin off,
Between the little backing wires and
you can easily slide this out. If it doesn't come out easily, adjust it with your jack, go up and down slowly. Don't drop this. And then you can pull this out like a little shimmy. Jimmy. Alright, cool. Here's the new piece. Smack. Great, so we're actually going to start off by putting this bolt in first, because it will just line up better. It's easier to put those bolts on after. So we now have our 3 bolts in. There's 1 right there. 2. And back there. There's 3. Let's put this bolt in now. So make sure that all your 3 bolts are a bit loose so you can manipulate this. And a lot easier. Okay. So now after I put this in, I'll go ahead and tighten all of those all the way down. Okay, let's. So the battery's back in, motor mounts in. Okay, battery's in, strapped, ground connections, all the wiring. Jack the motor down slowly And now let's put this wheel assembly back on, the tire and the covers back on. So we're done with this end of the car. Now we're gonna move over to the left side. There's our power steering tank reservoir right here. Slide this out, let's put it back here. So, slide it up, out of the way. Now we can see this. Remove these 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Now I can slide this off. Slide off the top. Get it out the way. Now I'm gonna remove these 1, 2, 3 bolts. Get that motor mount on. Okay, so the 3 bolts are off. 1, 2, 3. Pull that part out. Cool. So those 3 bolts are tightened on now. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go ahead and put this bridge here. Alrighty. Spin that right over. Okay, so we're gonna put these bolts on. 1, 2, 3. All our bolts are on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice and tight. So now we'll go ahead and lower this motor here. Lower it. All good. Now let's just put this reservoir back over it. Back in its clip. All set. Now we do the front one, which is right underneath here. Okay. And right. Okay. There. The 2 front ones off. Underneath the front, we have little plastics. This one only came with little plastic pins. This one only came with, this is one back there, and on the other side, one right there, and another one on this side here, but it's gone, so yeah, it looks like that's the only one. Let's take those out. This right here wasn't too bad, really, kind of slid right out. There was 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these that we did remove. So I got it. You can see it right there. Right. It's that one right there. So just get around it and pull it out.
It goes straight through.
That's that
Enough
one
phosphoric acid.
and
That's why I burp a lot.
I got this with a wrench right here, and then the top one with a ratchet from above. And then last I'll remove this, that bolt right there. That's that bolt. Remove this. Alright guys, so this motor mount was also cracked right there. You see that?
Yeah.
It's gone. Garbage. Then we have one more to change. Underneath. Here we are. see that mount right there. So we're gonna change that. Change that, and then this car and have some fun. Okay, so same thing, wooden block, more towards the rear here on the transmission part. Okay. Make sure you're not also in the body or anything else, just specifically the transmission part. So we're gonna go ahead and take these bolts we have. You see the 2 bolts. So those 2 and the 3rd one right there. And then above we also have that same mechanism here with the 1 bolt going through the mount. So it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So do it. Alright guys, so we used a ratchet here. Took those bolts out. Okay. So it's 3 of them. And then just slide this one out. Now remember, this bolt was not coming out, so play with your jack. You go up or down and find that right spot, a sweet spot, and then you can slide it out. This will slide right out as well. And that's it. Just gonna replace it with the new part. Goes in like that. It's like it was getting old. It's like cracking on the edges. Let's get our new part here. Facing the same way here. Slide it right in. We're set. Let's put the bolt in and the 3 and take her out for a spin. We got the mount in. She's bolted in. Brand spanking new. Okay. Bolts, 3 bolts tight.
Yeah, it looks like it was cracking.
So let's do it. Let's test it. Let's drop this jack down. A show, it's looking good, homies. Woo! We're gonna put this cover back on. Underneath, same 4. And the clips, 2 clips on each side. And we'll be done. It's raining today, guys. There's a storm out here in California. Well, I like the rain. That's what I listen to. So this pretty much wraps up the video for the motor mount exchange. This one was relatively simple. There's a lot of room in the engine bay, and the engine was small. You know, there's kind of no extra work to be done other than remove a power steering reservoir. We had to get that out of the way, and the battery. It was a pretty smooth job. Took me, I want to say, something like 3 or 4 hours to do the motor and the transmission. It's been a week now. They've been driving around, and it is performing awesomely. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be posting up more videos like this, hopefully with some more fun content, make it a little more fun to watch. And yeah, it's a beautiful day today. It's raining. This is my baby. She's a workhorse. Let's see, other than that, yeah, please support me, watch my videos. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. One other thing that needs to be done in that car is a transmission fluid change, and I'll be posting up a video, as well as changing out a catalytic converter, the solenoid on the transmission, the filter in it, the flush, and that's about it.